Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Y'all, I'm at it again. There's my hill. We're gonna beat that thing today, I hope. I've got my wife April with me today, and Mikey will be here in a little while. He had some things he had to get done, but he's on his way, and we're gonna get this hill. So we got a bunch of kids camping at the bottom of the hill tonight, so that should be interesting. Other than that, all I'm worried about right now is getting to the top of the hill, getting set up. So, be back with you in a moment.
That boy's out of shape.
And here comes Mikey. He just said Fat Boy's out of shape. He needs to hang with me a little while. We get him back in shape.
My knees.
Maybe we won't. I don't know. He's huffing pretty bad up here. All right, everybody. We have got camp set up. There's April's little situation right there. She'll be sleeping in that hammock, and mine's right there. And yes, if I sneeze wrong going into my hammock, I'm gonna be down the hill. Y'all, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm on pretty much the edge of a cliff here. But, you know, gotta live life dangerously or don't live it at all. We got Mikie over here from Manny's Jeep Adventures. And he's got his bright little orange tent. He looks like he's ready to get rescued before the end of the night. He may be, but y'all, we got to go down that hill again. And that's not the hard part. The hard part's coming back up. I got to get some firewood up here because everything up here is drenched. It has rained a few days here, and it ain't had a chance to get stuff taken care of. But if you hear kids in the background, let me give y'all an idea of what's happening here. About the time that we got started today, so did they. That's about, they said there's gonna be about 12 kids out here. They were gonna go fishing and camping and everything, and they're down at the bottom of the hill. So we'll see how this works out. But if you hear kids in the middle of the night, we didn't abduct them or anything like that. They're not part of our group, but you may hear kids out here. I am not getting off this hill for nobody. I have made it to the hill. We got set up. I have beat the hill, but we will catch back with you in a little bit. All right, everybody, we have come back down to the vehicle one time to get everything else that we didn't bring the first time. That would be a little bit of firewood, the backpack that's got our food in it, because we decided that we were not going to just do like we was hiking. We were going to have a little bit of food with us today, so we decided we just make 2 trips. The firewood deal, it's been raining a whole lot, so we got to bring in some firewood, look like, so that's what we did. But we're finna head back up the hill and get back to camp. All right, we got Mikey over here, and he's getting him some supper ready. What you eating, Mikey?
Gonna have steak and squash and onions and zucchini, I think.
They're cooking it all right there in that aluminum foil pack. You can tell who makes the money around here. And me and April, we're gonna have an MRE tonight. We hadn't done an MRE on the channel yet, and I've probably got about 2 cases of them. We thought we'd just do one of them tonight. And her meal is chicken fajitas. I think I got a beef stew that I'm fitting to get started working on. But we'll catch back with you in a little bit. Ah, my baby's over here heating up her meal. Don't get too much in there, it'll kill it. You
I got it just right.
So baby's eating her MRE. What do you think about it, babe?
It's good.
Well, Mikey's still over here cooking his supper. And I had to go with the MRE, but we had to turn around and put it in a hot boiling water to heat it up because the heaters that comes with the MRE were not exactly working today. So we had to do it another way. All right, everybody, just sitting here enjoying my little MRE. I mean, if it's good enough for our fighting men, it's good enough for me. You know, MREs, they're not as bad as the sea rats, so think about using some camping sometime. And we're gonna finish up this meal and clean up around here and get ready for the dark. All right, everybody, it's about 7:30. It's about to get dark on us. Thought I'd give y'all a shot of the lake real quick. You got the frogs going now. It's pretty cool out here. All right, everybody, me and Mikey just sitting out here around the fire, just enjoying the night, listening to the frogs and the crickets and all that good stuff. And we got some entertainment out here tonight. We have got one, two. We got two of them little electronic bug zappers that we got. And we're sitting out here keeping score on who gets the most bugs, I reckon. The things you do when you're bored. But it's a bored in a good kind of way.
Oh, yeah.
Mikey's ahead of me by 2 bugs, by the way. We're gonna have to work on that. But we'll catch back with y'all later. All right, everybody, we're in the bottom of the 9th, and Mikey's up 3 bugs to mine. He's done turned on his light. I think he's cheating, y'all. He turned on the light at the bottom, and he's got a trash bag over there. I think he's hunting on a baited field. But I'm fitting to get started on mine. We'll turn the light on. We'll hang a piece of bacon up over this thing. I'm gonna get back at him. We're gonna catch him up. But these things are a little bit entertaining. But we'll catch back with you in a little bit. All right, everybody, it's 10:45 at night, and it's time to go to sleep for a little while. Fire's done and died down, and everything's got quiet around here, so we're gonna take advantage of that. All them kids are down the hill, and they've all gotten quiet. I think it's time for Betty bye. We'll catch y'all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It was a good night, but it wasn't a good night for sleeping. But y'all, there's my hammock. Let me show y'all what the situation was for me last night. Because I was on such uneven land right here up under me, I didn't get my hammocks right. It took me a couple of get-ups and resituate things to make it right. But after that was done, it was a pretty good night. I slept pretty good. But we done had breakfast. Everybody's packing up and getting ready to leave. And I reckon you finally say I beat that hill. So it's time to start packing up. Done had our breakfast and coffee and all that good stuff. And got them kids down there at the bottom of the hill. They're still having fun out here this morning. So we'll catch back with y'all later. Okay, everybody, we are packed up and ready to leave. We've got this place all cleaned up. And I can say now, Pappy beat the hill. It was a hard, long fight, but Pappy beat the hill. But we're gonna get out of here. Hope y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment for us, and we'll catch you on the next little outing. Bye.